screen?
Yeah, I can still see the screen.
Okay, and we're talking. That's good.
Do I need to do the intro?
Go on. I'm not doing the intro. I'm not doing it, no.
You really should do it. You should, like, release yourself and do it. Grab your knives, grab your forks, and grab your syrup. This is Edge and Trice Waffle Hour.
Yep. Again.
Never gonna get it. Never gonna get old.
Never gonna get old for you.
Just because I know how much it annoys you, it's never gonna get old.
I know who fucking gave me that 5th like, and I will kill him one day. I'll find him and I will kill him. You know who you are, Owen. I know you did it. So, yeah, we're trying something a bit different. We're showing off gameplay while we're talking. So, I've been quiet for a couple of weeks, and as is Thrive, because obviously, quiet period, and also we work for a living. We don't do game reviews. We don't do this for a living. We do it as a hobby.
So if someone wants to sponsor us, we're like right here.
Yeah. If you have any suggestions, I won't do Twitter. I won't touch it. So, that being said, I've been busy playing through Grand Blue Fantasy and playing through this game. It came out a few days ago. So yeah, I figured I would show some of this off while talking about it. And Strife is here to prevent me from spoiling shit. Because apparently, I am a spoiler whore.
Are you?
My words, not his.
I was about to say, I don't care. You could spoil whatever you fucking like. I don't give a shit.
No, but there are certain parties that might not watch this video because I spoil stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to talk mainly about the gameplay that I've played and so far and I'm enjoying. But before that, obviously, you just told me that you got a tattoo. I need to know what it is.
It's a little dragon.
Where? Actually, no. Where?
I'll send you a picture.
It's not so much creepy, is it?
No, the missus did it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that she can do tattoos. Where did you put it?
On my penis. Send you a picture.
I figured you had, in fairness. I'm just confirming this. I don't want to go blind.
No, it's not. It's on my hand.
Oh, wow. That is your left hand, isn't it?
Yes, and it stings like fuck at the moment.
Yeah. Any reason why you've gone for that one? It looks good. I like it.
I like dragons.
Dragons are cool.
You have not seen my room. I literally have a shelf full of dragons. And there's more dragons that are to come, but money.
That is a good point. Yeah, other than that, yeah, well, I'm just blown away about a dragon tattoo now, so that's just thrown me for a loop.
I already know the next one I'm going to get professionally done. We've got our own little tattoo machine. It's not a gun. You don't shoot people with it. We've got our own tattoo machine, so like small little line art bits like this we do by ourselves. We're getting better. I know the next one I want done professionally.
Yeah.
And it's going to be fucking expensive.
Is the Kratos' space mask?
No, it's literally I want a dragon on my bicep.
Okay.
But I want it so it's got its 4 claws dug in, so you'll have it sort of it'll be tattooed that it looks like the skin's being pinched by this dragon sort of clawing into you, and then the tail wrapping around my arm.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
But it'll be expensive. I know it will. I know who's going to do it, because she does awesome tattoos. But it's expensive. Chocobos!
Yeah.
Why are they not yellow?
No, well, this one's a mountain chocobo. So.
Alright.
Also, this game is insane. It's so different. So, before I go any further in this game, I never played the demo, so I've been literally learning everything. So, if you've ever played the original FF7, when you would go into the open world and explore, they've really kind of fleshed out visually each of the locales, going from like the grasslands in Calm all the way into the Junin area where you've got the Junin Cannon and the High Wind and stuff. Again, I'm not saying any more than too much about that stuff, but it's like little new added bits to it that kind of extend the life of it. Because usually, when you play the original 7, you're just going from point A to point B. You had a lot of battles and a few side quest bits here and there, but they've added in a lot of new content. So, for example, you can find these little chocobo chicks that just go, hi, come over here. And you can fix these chocobo stands.
So I can't remember the name. Navi from bloody Link. Crap, what the hell was that one called?
Navi, the fairy from Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, but what was that one? What was the one called where it was, hey, listen?
Navi.
Yeah, but I can't remember the main game that it was in.
Oh,
Ocarina of Time. There we go. God, I could not get that one out.
Yeah, but so these little chocobo stops, you can rest at them and using up an item to heal. But there are also fast travel points when you've got a chocobo. Each location that I've gone to, you get a new chocobo to hunt down and find. And each colour has a different ability. Like right now, this one can climb mountains. Like that chocobo, that chocobo graffiti over there, with the yellow arrows going up. It can just climb walls with its feet.
Oh my god.
And like the yellow ones are just normal running around. You can customize them as well. So each ranch, as you collect these kind of plumes from unlocking the fast travel bits, give you like customization on like armor and appearance for your chocobo. There's tons of things to unlock. It's crazy. Like there's these little activation points, like these towers, that when you unlock, give you new activities to do. There's the chocobo tracks. That's where I found the damn thing. You've got combat trials. By doing combat trials, you unlock new assignments in the combat simulator, EXP to level up. You've got dig sites, so your chocobo can sniff out items and pick them up and get stuff. You have like life springs that give you intel about the location and potentially other drops you can find. Once you've done enough things in an area, you unlock a boss fight, which is what I've just done. I'm a little bit under level for it yet. I'm level 23. So
well, go on, go try getting into combat. I want to see what combat looks like.
Yeah, sure. So I've just been having an absolute time with it. I mean, I'm about 12 hours in.
Where's Red gone?
He's riding a fucking chocobo.
I was seriously wondering that. Did they seriously put a dog on a chocobo? Of course they fucking did.
I mean, to be honest, you saw an owlbear sitting in a fucking chair recently.
Touche, good sir.
If anyone's interested, look at the previous video in the channel. Here is me sitting as an owlbear in a chair.
And I think if anyone ever wants to give us some advice on how to quickly and easily make shorts, that'll probably be helpful as well. Because these videos, those types of videos, are exactly where we want to get them, but they seem to take a lot of work to get them there when they're a recorded video.
The only thing that I've noticed with combat at the moment is combat isn't random. Combat is enemies you see on the screen, but they are a bit more sporadic into where they are. So these two bird and monsters here.
Oh, so it's not like random encounters like in Pokemon when you're walking through the grass, or the old FF7 where you're just randomly walking on and it's like, oh, it's not even turn-based combat.
Oh no, it's like red action. You can go into like combat mode, tactical mode, where you can select stuff. So for example, if I do an ability using up an action point, and you can change characters as well, so I can switch between the characters on the fly. So if Cloud can't attack, I can use Barrett instead with his gun and just shoot indiscriminately.
It looks it's a bit like the combat from the, was it Trials of Cold Steel? Was that the one that we got?
No. Maybe Grand Blue, because you can run around and combat that in the demo.
Let me have a look here.
The things on the ground also that you can find is allow you to make stuff. It's absolutely crazy. By the way, we're not scripting this whatsoever, and just go.
Do we ever?
We never. As you explore, you find new things, like proto relics, which is like a new feature to the game, which gives you some story, some mini games, some content, and potentially, I think, it might unlock something really cool later on. Again, no spoilers, because I'm trying to avoid that. I could try and go to the boss fight. They might die.
Tales of Arise is what I meant, not.
Oh, yeah.
It's that type of combat style. I literally had to go into my game library to figure out what game I was thinking of.
It's really good fun because you can even set up your parties. So if I go to combat settings, you can set up on the fly different parties. So if I want to switch to like Barrett, Red 13, and Cloud together, when I'm in the main, when I'm on the main, if I just go on back onto here, and I go command menu. So where it says my names, Cloud, Barrett, and Red 13, you see the L1 and R1. I've now got area from Red 13 in my party, or I've now got area from Barrett and me in the party. So you can assign your parties so that if you want to use a particular setup, you can, which is kind of exciting.
I still would have just expected them to have Red 13 running along the ground.
Yeah, but it's a bit unfair. What else do I talk about? Combat's been good fun. There has been debate by people about the graphics of the game, because there are times where some textures or things just don't look how they should. I have noticed that, but it's not something that's a game breaker at this point. It still looks great. If that's something that worries you a little bit, there's been a couple of moments where I've just gone, what am I looking at? Or it just looks a bit kind of bad. But I mean, the pros are just so good. I mean, when I've been exploring everywhere, like that little white tower thing in the distance. I climbed up there and and explored.
So it is literally, if you can see it, you can go there.
Most of the time, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
A lot of things you can see, you can kind of explore and go to. At first, I was exploring, so I did a faux pas a little bit for the world map. So I completed everything except the card game. I don't like the card game, but I'm getting back into doing it at some point. So I literally started exploring everywhere. Nothing was happening. I was like, there's a weird car drop here. Why can't I go and do anything with it? Oh, there's a cool little windmill settlement here. Nothing to do here. And then you have to play the story to a certain point. Play the story to a certain point, and then it all unlocks and tells you what you need to do. That's the pro tip for anybody who is playing the game. Get to a certain point, and it will open it all up, and then you can start doing all these fun, crazy things. I would recommend definitely explore and do stuff, because I think the game expects you to do that. Because when I was doing certain aspects, it was telling me I needed to be like level 17, level 19, or say here. And by doing all the extra stuff, I was like level 21, level 22. So by doing like all the activities, you do still level up to be ready for the next story. Like for example, if I just go to, without saying too much, like right now, I should be level 21, but I'm level 24. So for main scenario, I am a little bit over leveled for the story. That's fine, because I'm having so much fun exploring and doing other bits and pieces, really. Mechanics from like the previous game, like Chadley and his battle simulator, is still here, and you can get really good EXP from it. You can get materia and extra stuff to bulk up your party skill list. They've added in another feature which is called the item transmuter, so you can craft your own items.
Cool.
So things you find on the ground, like materials, will allow you to make new things. The first time you make it, you get EXP for your craftsmanship level. So you notice here, mega potions. I can make mega potions soon, but I have to be craftsmanship level 9. You notice the tick next to the EXP. So the first time you make it, so that gold needle there, if I make that, I will get 70 EXP to my craftsmanship level to rank it up. Once I've made it, I don't get any more EXP. However, if it's a really useful item, I just keep making it, because why the hell would I not?
Oh, yeah.
So it's a good way of conserving money and also being able to make what items you want. So like I don't need to worry about that too much. Now the crazy thing is, as you can also make armor. So in some cases you can even bypass the shop a little bit, just to make things even quicker. The only thing is that I've read in the tutorial at the beginning that some items you cannot make. So some items you cannot buy, but you have to make them. So for example, I think these are what they're talking about, the enhanced items. So once you've made like, or you have a sailor's bracer, you can transmute it into an enhanced one, which makes it even better.
Fair enough.
So yeah, I mean, I'm having a good time with that. I mean, that one I can make that now. So if I do that, that's just giving me a 5 EXP, but I've now made a better equipment piece for one of my characters, like Barrett. On the side, can equip that and just gives him better stats. Which I'm like, yeah, why would I not do that? So it's got a nice kind of a vibe to it, and you can also make.
It's definitely a hell of a lot different from the original.
Oh my god, yes. Again, I'm trying to really hard avoid story because there's differences there. You got loads of new mini games. I've been playing a card game called Queen's Blood, and that's been interesting. I don't know how best to describe it, but it's probably. You're gonna like it. You're gonna hate it. It's like a board control game. Depending on how many of the pawn pieces are on the board, you can play down certain cards. If you don't have like the top left symbol on your side of the board to play a card, you can't play it. So a lot of the game is about dominating the zones.
Yeah, I'm seeing this, and I'm seeing Gwent.
Yeah. It's it takes a bit to getting into. I might keep playing it and then complete it just because it might give me something good. I don't know. I got a fat chocobo as one of them, so it's legendary apparently. So it helped me out. She helped me out a lot. So like, okay, I'll use that again in the future. Summons, you can't summon them willy-nilly like in FF7 where you can spam them. You get some starting ones in the game, and then when you go to a new area, you can fight it and get your ass kicked, or you can go to shrines. Like, let's see, where is one? There you are. So these kind of shrines, going to each shrine will allow you to lower the to basically buff up the summon, so it's stronger for you and you get to use it. But it also means you can actually fight it a bit weaker in the battle simulator, which I find really useful.
So what do you need to fight them for? Do you need to fight them like to unlock them, or?
Yeah, so Chadley, he makes basically new materia for you. So the more you explore, the more combat trials you unlock. Each of those will have like a reward for doing them. And so for doing them, you might get like enemy skill materia, or you might get preemptive strike materia, or something like fire and ice materia where you can cast 2 different elemental spells within the same materia. So you might remember you had to have like lightning materia, fire and ice all separate. Nope. In this one you can have them all. You can have 2 of them in one materia slot. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's been kind of crazy. This game so far. Do you know what? It's the first game where I can applaud them for having really interesting looking terrain. If that makes sense. Like there's like the verticality and just the terrain. It feels like it actually is an actual real world.
Yeah, I must admit it does look impressive.
Oh god.
I mean, we've got the original Final Fantasy to go by, and that was like a marvel for its time as well.
I mean, again, I can't say I'm gushing at the moment, so it's a bit unfair for other people because it might sound like I'm a fanboy a little bit.
But you are.
I am a fanboy of Final Fantasy. I won't lie. I played 14 and I played 16 and I had a good time with that. In fairness, like down there, I reckon I can get onto that island. I'm gonna try it. But yeah, I would definitely. I mean, the thing is, it is a lot of memory. I think it's like 100, over at least over 150 gig, maybe 180.
They are getting stupidly big nowadays, though.
I mean, I didn't get the disc copy, which is like 2 PS5 discs apparently.
Bloody hell.
Yep, I can go on it. I wonder if I can go to the other continent on this thing. No, probably not.
You'll have Peter on your bloody door if you try to make a chocobo swim that far.
Well, probably. Okay, a lot of materials, that's good. I'm liking that. Gonna get off the chocobo. Yeah, a nice little chair. Yeah, so even just doing that, I just got rewarded for exploring, which I think is just absolutely good fun. And yeah, there's literally I can start climbing up, jump over. There's a nice bit of verticality and just exploration here. And I have to find some random grenades, because as you do.
I must admit, it does look good though.
Oh yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I'm absolutely enjoying it. Also, there's this wonderful screenshots. You can take photographs as well. I was like, that's just nice. So in terms of like, Final Fantasy VII was one of the first Final Fantasy games I've ever played, and it was like when I was in secondary school, or for those maybe in America, high school maybe. It's one of the first RPGs I played on the PlayStation. That and Wild Arms, and you know it does play on your nostalgia for those who played the original, and for those who've never played it for the first time, like N7 Kate. Who may watch this video and think, well, you know, how does it relate? I think for new fans as well, it just makes people go, that is just what is this game? Yeah, absolutely having a good time with it. I'm taking my time because I know people probably just rush through it and want to get to the end of the story, see what's going on. The game, I think, is going to be a bit longer than expected because I'm not sure where it ends exactly.
Yeah, but nowadays you kind of want a game to keep your attention for a bit longer.
Oh yeah. This was one of the games I was really worried about because Persona 3 Remake has just come out recently on Game Pass, and I'd played the original Persona 3 on the Game Pass to get an idea of what it was going to be like. So that I'm going to be looking forward to playing. There's Eludrian Chronicles 100 Heroes coming out in April. There's Rise of the Ronin coming out in March in this month. If I get to play that or not, I don't know. I just finished Grand Blue Fantasy story and playing through that for multiplayer at the moment. So yeah, it's come at the right time, but it's also like they're all coming in quick succession. And then I've still got to play through the previous Trails of Cold Steel sequel game because there's another one coming out in the fucking summer. So I was like, what? And then Yeast 10 comes out in October, and I just started playing Yeast 8, which I just completed, and I promised to make a video on that. And then I'm going to play through Yeast 9, the sequel. So I'm there going, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead.
Yeah, you have a lot to play.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, you know, Edge, do you want to go back and play Monster Hunter World? Iceborne. I'm like, yeah, sure, yes, Rife, yeah, let's do that.
I genuinely don't at the moment. I'm really not feeling it.
Do you know what? Yeah, it's a bit of a crazy one. I will say, for those who are watching this podcast, let us know in the comments below if you like the podcast being in a kind of video format at the moment, because I know that we usually talk. If you liked what we've seen, or if you want to know more about FF7 Rebirth, like any thoughts about any particular things, or if you have any questions about, you know, what about this or that, the next video or two, I will make a video on it. So if you have a question of how to do X, Y, or Z, fine, we will do that as a video at the moment. By the magical power of editing, I am going to switch to the next game, which we've been playing as well, and talk about that. Okay, and now I'm showing off the other fucking game I've been playing. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. So I've just finished the story a few weeks ago, and been doing the multiplayer. It's like Monster Hunter. This is the best I can describe it at the moment. Absolutely. The reason why I say that is because once you've done the main game, it is pretty much the multiplayer on the quest counter. So I can come into here, play online, do a quick quest. If I undertake any kind of quests on the board, it's usually things like fight some enemy hordes, kill a boss, defend something. The boss.
So how was the story for it then, anyway?
Do you know what? The story is actually really good. I generally would recommend giving it a go. They do a lot of things right with it. Each chapter, I mean, the story is kind of short compared to other RPGs. However, saying that, it's still a good length, and it still has some good beats to it. I think there's an argument here for pacing and just prolonging a game for the sake of it. When you look, again, I am not saying this about, I am not endorsing this for other JRPGs. As for this particular one, I think it works because it's doing its own thing. It's doing like a Monster Hunter style. You're playing the multiplayer. You're unlocking new characters. You're doing the crazy missions. You're getting gear. You're building up your stats and all sorts. That is that gameplay style. Whereas with other JRPGs or Western RPGs, the progression is getting through the story, getting stronger, and getting to the end where you have the finale kind of stuff. So I think for this type of game, it works really well. You have a nice story. I think there's still more epilogue story to do in this one, so I need to finish that soon. But each location, the reason why I like this game a lot is each game's location is different mechanically.
All right.
So,
because obviously when we played it on the demo, we only had access to like 3 quests.
We did, yes. And on this one, this has the same kind of mechanics for the online play, but it also has like additional difficulties. Like your Monster Hunter had like high rank, then master rank, and so forth. This also has like a hard, really hard, bullshit hard maniac. As you go up, you get rarer fights or rarer challenges.
Gotta love a bit of bullshit difficulty level.
Your power level does make a difference in it. If you don't have it, it will kill you. And the game can be unforgiving if depending on what you're fighting. But the good thing is you can play any character you want from your roster. So if I just go into my party and go to let's go party, and so these are my characters I've currently got available at the moment. Spoilers, let's switch that one out. There you go. Damn it! Go away. I don't want you.
So you're still using the little girl one, or is that a different little girl?
So the little girl one was from the demo, the one with the crown and the giant sword. I unlocked her quite quick, but I can use her if I want to in the main game. Once you unlock a character, they can be put in your party and they can be played. They can be used in the main story, or you can start leveling them up in the multiplayer stuff. So I'm playing as the main character at the moment purely because I have a good time with it. They have nice kind of healing abilities. They've got nice buffs, debuffs.
Like a nice little jack of all trades.
Yeah, I'm not super strong in one particular thing, but I'm able to be effective. So for example, in multiplayer, I use that character to heal. So I'll heal other party members if they get hit hard. but I also learned how to block. I've noticed that a little bit, because some people just forget they can block, and they die. They die a lot. If I can give any tips to anybody in the game starting out early on, get comfortable learning how to block and dodge, but dodging is not as amazing as people make it out to be. It's the knowing when to block an attack will save you a lot of hassle, which is good. So you do obviously learn how to do both, but I have found that blocking at the right time has saved me a lot. And yeah, I can also buff the party as well and do attack damage as well, doing damage. It's all about leveling up your stats and your skills. So if I go to this character, you're as you because you do challenges and missions, you gain like SP points, which you can then use to then upgrade your stats. So getting attack.
Right. So is this the skill tree for it then that you got on at the moment?
Each character has their own skill tree.
Yeah, because we never really got to explore the skill trees in the demo. It wasn't really a thing.
No, it wasn't. You've got three kind of trees. You've got the offense and defense. So if you go down the offense route, you're going to get a lot of damage buffs in all sorts and bits and pieces, but you're not going to get a lot of the HP. You're not going to get any HP. You're not going to get much of any kind of support things there. If you go to the healing tree,
so you're going to go glass cannon.
Yeah, I would recommend to level up both, because you're going to do both anyway eventually. Otherwise, you're going to die before you can do much damage. And the thing is, with each kind of tree, as you go down, they do limit how far. I mean, I'm still like that far away. I've got to unlock Maniac mode to get the next level of tree, and the cost is 1,130 and like mastery points to keep on going. So there is a lot of a lot of the grind is at the end, and then you've obviously got things like enhancing your abilities, like doing more damage or increasing the effect of attack up, or defense down gets extended even more. So you can really kind of tweak your playstyle, how you want to do it. But remember, this is for this particular character. It is not for every character. So
each skill tree is based on a per character basis.
Yeah. So you basically will fully level up your main 4 characters, and then once you've done that, you basically pick what character you want to play as and just focus on that. So there's a lot of replayability here because you just basically pick a character you want to use and just level it. You've got your character level and you've got your stat levels, and then you've got if I just go back and then go to collection, your weapons have fucking skills and stuff on them. So currently I'm using the Sword of Eos, which gives me like HP up, attack boost. Every time you upgrade a weapon, you can get their next skill. So at level 125, I get another HP boost, or attack boost at level 150, and those are when you equip that weapon. So if I were to go to a different weapon, I would lose those stats, I believe. However, I would gain stun power up on this one, more attack power, attack, stun. So that becomes basically I hear like stun locking enemies. Here you go. Use the Durandal instead.
Fair enough.
So a lot of it can be, there's a lot to do. So kind of like with Monster Hunter, where you know what, I get bored of playing this particular character. Do you know what, I'll just one instead. You can then start doing that one. You can start leveling up that one instead. So there's a nice kind of longevity to it. There's plenty to do. Most of the meat and potatoes of it all is in the multiplayer and end game content, which is fine. Each character also plays very differently. So like Rackham can use guns, and he fights quite ranged. Fairly sure you remember Lancelot and you remember like Siegfried and stuff.
Yeah, I used some of those.
I was trying to think. Zeta, which I think I unlocked recently again. Lance, so a bit of countering and like stabbing and stuff. Charlotta is all about rapid strikes. I have no idea what that weapon is on Charlotta. That one, the second one down, but that looks fucking sick in that silhouette.
It looks terrifying.
It does. So for me, this is something I probably will keep installed on here because there's so much to do. I'll be playing it probably all throughout the year, ready for Monster Hunter Wilds coming out. So
still very gutted about them not doing any announcement.
Yeah,
It's literally they've confirmed it on their Twitter, or X as they call it now, that the Monster Hunter Showcase for the 20th anniversary will not include a new game and will not include any information on Wilds.
So let me get this straight. Just to clarify, at this point in time, that we're not going to get any more information on Wilds. We're not going to get a brand new Monster Hunter game of any kind at all.
I honestly don't know what they're going to talk about.
Well, I think that they're going to talk about the Stories bundle because they're re-releasing.
Yeah, they have done a release of that, haven't they, where it's all together.
Although, are they misinterpreting by saying we're going to remake an old Monster Hunter game? Because I'll be like, that's not a new game, that's just a remake. I'm like, no, that would be shit. In my eyes, they're going to probably talk about updates on Monster Hunter, like the Pokemon game. Monster Hunter Go.
Is it Monster Hunter Go? Is it Monster Hunter Now? Or
something like that, yeah. They might talk more about that. They'll unless they're going to make more content, last minute content for Sunbreak or Iceborne or anything like that. Which, I mean, they're not going to do for Iceborne because that's been out for years now. And Sunbreak had its last DLC a while ago. I can't re-download that again. I've just deleted it to make space for these fucking games. I think, yeah, I don't know what they're going to talk about, generally. At all. One more thing, actually, another thing to mention, by the way, is these Fate episodes. So, this is a continuation of an existing franchise property, based on a mobile game and also based on an anime. So, if you want to know more about each of the characters, you literally just go into, say, the main characters here, and you just watch, and there's usually they're like little kind of animatic cutscenes that kind of tell you a little bit about what happened in their past, how each of the characters met, their motivations, and for doing them, it's probably easier to show on this one here. You gain stat boosts or rewards.
Oh, right.
So it actually rewards you for looking at the story and learning stuff. Some of them are locked behind like being a certain character level, having finished particular chapters. Some of them require you to actually play as that character. Hence why I've not done many, because I'm like, I don't wanna. But actually, it's not too bad because you get to kind of learn if you like that character to play style or not, and you also just get a load of stat boosts to make them stronger, which can sometimes help you out quite a bit. And things like slots, you get additional skill slots to equip on your character for like different abilities. Also, the hub worlds are bloody massive. Like,
yeah, well, we noticed that the hub was actually quite big.
Yeah, no, it's really big, and they all have these little quests you can do as well. Like, I don't know if I should show you the other one, should I? Maybe. Yeah, I'll show you the other one.
Oh, wait, is there another hub world?
Yeah. Fucking like Royal City.
Jesus Christ, that is big.
I mean, there's no map. That's the only thing that kind of throws me off a little bit. But it is just a really big. Like, I'm going down here. Let's just talk to him. Accept quest. Okay. So now I'm running around over here. There's like stuff to go down there, and then if I go up here, this is like Monster Hunter has like nothing on this, because like I'm now in like. Oh, you think, oh yeah, this is not too bad. I'm in the town plaza now. That's it, right? No. I'm not done yet. Up there's like the main castle gates. Yeah, you think, oh, okay, that's all of the of the town, right? Yeah, totally. No.
Totally not.
Nope. There's something glowing over there. I'm just going to grab that. Cool. And back down. Like, as we're talking, I'm just going to go like, how big is this hub world? I don't know. I don't even know if I've explored all of it yet. Come back down. You think, okay, that's it, right? That's it, right? Nope.
So there's a fair amount to do then.
And then you think, oh, that must be edge, right? Yep. No. No, it's not. It's about the same size as the other one, I think. Go down this street. This is what made me kind of go, oh my god, what? And I think, oh, okay, so going down this bit here. And you think, oh, dead end, right? No. Now I'm going through alleyways and side streets. Yeah? Oh wait, no, now I go down here. Go down here. Go into a bar, have a drink. Why not? This guy, you can appraise shit. I don't know if I've got anything to show off. Oh, I do. He appraises curios, so I can get some. See if I get some items, maybe. Yeah, it's okay.
Pleasure doing business.
You think, oh, okay, that's everything, right? So let's look at. You think you're thinking like, please stop now, Edge. Please stop. No, no. Can I keep on going? Just so you can see how big this fucking location is. Down here. I mean, the visuals are amazing.
It does look impressive.
Oh yeah, a lot of sky islands, and then back down here. Down here. I'm thinking, really, this is just too big for me. I don't know how.
Not bad.
I don't know how much I can stress how big these hubs are. You can go down that way back to the front, and then we're back in the square. That's not even all of it. That's not even. I'm not even showing you like the last probably 20%, but that just gives you an idea of how big this fucking place is. I love it generally because it's like I like when you can have like these kind of bigger things to explore and just show off. Whether or not it needs that, I don't know, but I think it's nice you've got something a bit bigger to explore.
Yeah, that is one thing that you'll have to find out. Is it big just for the sake of being big, or is there actually stuff to do in each area?
Oh yeah, there's tons. Every time I've been somewhere, I've been able to pick up loads of quests, find different merchants, that curio guy in the back, different random chests to open that give me special stuff. Yeah, no, it is really, really good for that. Then you've got like a little knick-knack shack that just gives you random crap to collect. Flight materials to upgrade weapons, to trading in badges. So, oh, do I have enough? How many do I need? I do. I can actually pick up a EXP book. Let's give it a go. How much do I get for silver? So, how much did it give me? To use it on level 75. 3 levels. Oh yeah, just do it.
It's not bad.
Okay. Nice bit of attack boost, a nice bit of HP, and some mastery points to use. So yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, it's not too bad for that at all. I do like it. I do like it for the fun. Yeah. Any questions about anything you've seen or?
No, I don't have as many questions about this one to be fair, because obviously we played the demo, both of us as well.
Yeah. And it's like that. This is like been a good year so far. I've got 2 games I've really had a good time with. This one and FF7 Remake. My only concern with this one is I might forget that I played it by the end of the year, which is why I've kept it installed on my PS5 to play it on and off, because I like the multiplayer and I want to kind of get a bit more into it. They have a season pass. They have a season kind of plan where they're bringing out 2 more characters, I think, in the next couple of months, and some kind of raid, I think, and there's some big question mark for later on. So I don't know what that is. So that's nice that they're still making content, and I haven't seen too much microtransactions per se. However, my only kind of gripe is that when I go to character details, you can customize your character, so you can be the male or the female version. But then when you go to you switch colours, basically you're just kind of changing the your hair colour, eye colour, and armor colour of the outfit you're wearing. I was kind of hoping you might get like other outfits, like maybe like different. I mean, you get cool swords which look different, but I was kind of hoping you might get like different armors or like something more themed. Like if you're a knight, you might get like demonic armor or dragon armor, that kind of stuff. But I mean, that's still fine.
Well,
the colour scheme's alright.
It would be nice, but we can't have it all.
I suppose it helps avoid clipping as well, a little bit potentially as well, because they know when they don't want to avoid too much of that stuff. But yeah, no, I would definitely recommend if you want to play this game, give it a try. The story mode in itself is good fun because it is that kind of insane level of anime-ness. It feels like you're playing an anime almost a little bit, with the story beats and like the random fights you're doing. The boss fights are great in it. I think touch wood so far, I haven't spoiled anything in terms of story, right?
Not that I'm aware of. You didn't really
good.
mention anything about the story for this one.
I'm trying to avoid it because these games only came out like literally in the last 2 months and a month and a half. Because this came out at the beginning of February, I'm pretty sure. So I had to play this as fast as I could before FF7 Rebirth came out. And now we're in March. So these 2 games came out literally in the month of February. So it's just been a bit kind of crazy keeping up with that kind of stuff, really.
Yeah.
So that is what I have been playing, and that's why I have been quiet on the channel for like the last couple of weeks, because I'm like, oh my god, I need to finish these games. But also, we've also been playing Baldur's Gate 3, haven't we, a little bit?
Yeah, we've done a few little bits in that.
Yeah. I think we might show off a little bit of chapter fucking 3, finally. Got to that fucking thing. How many times have we started the game? So that'll be good fun to show off a little bit, maybe. Some of the little short videos on that. But yeah, if anyone has any tips on how to make shorts, well, especially if you're playing on a PS5, I try using the bits, but it saves as an official video, not as shorts. So if anyone's got tips in the below, let us know, because we do want to kind of show off some more shorter videos of some of the things that we do. So yeah, that's about it so far. That's why I've been quiet, and obviously working, because work sucks. Oh, work doesn't suck, sorry. Can't say that loud. That's wrong.
No, work doesn't suck, but the whole needing to work and, the need for money to have a stupid roof over my head, that type of thing is the sucky part.
Yeah. Like I said, we're not professionals. We do just a hobby. So
unless we can get paid to swear a lot, then we're never doing this professionally.
Although, actually, someone has told me if I want to stream more, there's a new platform to give a try.
Alright.
I'm going to look into that one and see if it's good for that kind of stuff. But again, thank you guys for watching the podcasts. If you have any suggestions about any of the 2 games you've seen, like, if you want to talk about anything more about FF7 Rebirth or this game, or if you want to see particular content, I keep saying it because generally I like kind of interaction and I love making stuff that people want to see. Let us know below in the comments. Also, if you haven't yet seen it, I was on a podcast episode recently with N7K on her Normandy podcast. If you go to her channel, N7K on YouTube, and have a look at it, I mean, she's a massive YouTuber. She's been doing a lot longer than I have. Please give her support as well, and just obviously have a watch of what she's been up to. And you know, I get quite ranty in some of her podcasts, or very, very kind of dry humour. So again, I don't know what you think. Other than that, I think it's been a bit of a rush of these two games talking about them, but I want to get my thoughts out, because if I don't talk about these two, I'm gonna forget, and then it's like, oh, what have you been up to, Edge? You know, this and that.
Yeah, but at the same time, if anyone wants us to go in a bit more in depth in any of them, or
Yeah.
well, more you, because you own both these games, I ain't got them. Then I'm pretty sure if they left a comment down at the bottom, I'm pretty sure you'd be more than happy to go in more in depth on any of them.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where it's sort of I don't review, and the reason why I don't review is it takes a lot of time, and though I could do it probably, I just like to kind of let people see these games for themselves, and then kind of go, you know, yeah, I want to play it, or well, if you played this, played that. So I'm a player probably more first than a reviewer than anything else, which is, you know, you could be for playing a video game. So yeah, thank you again, guys. Let us know if you like the video approach on these podcasts, if you preferred to the old, just random audio. I like doing the audio ones because if you're playing a game or just want to listen to something while doing something, that's why we kind of do them as no video ones. But if you like this our version as well, we'll do probably a few more of those. Again, like I said, any questions about the two games you've just seen, or if you want us to play a particular game, or if we're gonna play a particular game, let us know, and we will put that in the list as well. But I will let Strife end the video as he started.
Did I normally have an outro for these? I can't remember it.
I don't know. You may.
I don't think I have an outro. You know, I need to do an outro.
You need to learn an outro for definite. 'Cause I am not calling it what you want to call it. I'll tell you what. If we get 10 likes, I will do the intro. And no cheating.
Right. It means I need to remember all the passwords for all the YouTube channels that I've got. It's fine. I'll sort it.
Your son to do it. You're not getting your you're not getting your son to do that. To be fair though, literally, here's your mannerisms. I saw him for breakfast with your wife yesterday. With mine, he's absolutely a mini version of you.
He is, isn't he? He's an absolute pain in the ass, but he's funny.
Just especially when you're on a phone doing the same like hand to mouth mannerisms that you do. It's like give him a little beard and glasses, and he's a mini version of you.
Yeah, he's my little pet sperm.
Oh my god! Although I did flick his back of his head a few times when he wasn't looking, and blame it on his friend, on someone else. You keep doing
that's
that.
Fine.
You're just too slow, mate. You need to get better at this.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, you finish it. I'll let you finish.
I was about to say I don't have anything to add, so see y'all later.
Peace out.